Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a foundation review. I feel like it's been a long time since I did a foundation review, especially since I was doing them back to back for like a while. But I wanted to do this foundation review because it just came out and I actually got a request to do this review and I already had it in my room. Like I purchased it and I just hadn't got around to it yet. So I'm going to be reviewing the Lip Bar Skin Serum Foundation. So this is what the foundation looks like. I got the shade 4.02 and it is for medium brown skin with neutral brown undertones. It comes with a brush, which I'm not a huge fan of foundations that come with a brush like this because I feel like it can easily get like bacteria and stuff like that because it'll be sitting in there. But if I remember correctly, there's a way to pop this off, so that makes it a whole lot better. Like I kind of unscrewed it this much, but there's a way to pop this off to where you can clean it. So I don't know, it might be cool. I am actually afraid to try this foundation. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm truly afraid to try this foundation because my skin is super sensitive to olive oil. I've learned over the years. So products that have olive oil in it really break me out. And I kind of forgot that. And then I started using some hair products that you guys saw me using like maybe a few videos ago. And one of the main ingredients is olive oil. And I started breaking out really bad. Like I'm still recovering in this area from it. And the second ingredient, or the third, because on the website it says it's the third ingredient, on the box it says is the second ingredient, which by the way there are some discrepancies between like the packaging and the website. But anyway, so because it is so high up on the ingredients list, that means it's a lot of that ingredients in the products. Like as it gets lower down the list, supposedly that's supposed to be how it works, as it gets lower down the list, the less of it is. But because this is the second or third ingredient, I'm a little afraid, but we're gonna try it and we'll see. Hopefully it does not add to my breakout issue that I just got over. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying this. It's supposed to give a dewy skin like finish. It has hyaluronic acid in it as well. It's available in 26 shades. It goes pretty deep and then it goes into the lighter region of shades. And then of course it comes with a brush and it's a buildable medium to full coverage foundation. Okay, so I just pushed up the bottom of the foundation. I only had to do it twice, but the second time it actually came through to the top. I'm going to prime with the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. It's my favorite one right now. Prime the left side of my face. Now if it does end up breaking me out, you guys can check the description box because I will definitely update it. Because I brought that up as a main thing, I definitely want to update you guys, keep you guys updated on that. So I'm going to apply it all over the skin. So this seems like a really nice match. Did good, I think. And the brush is really nice too. I was expecting it to kind of be like too small to really apply the foundation. Now I feel like it's turning orange. It started out good. Like, doesn't it look orange to you guys? I don't know, it looks really orange to me. But a lot of times when I think something looks a certain way, you guys don't see that. Because sometimes it doesn't come across the correct way on camera, like as far as the color. But this is definitely going orange and not as neutral as like how it looks when it originally comes out of the container. But it's still not a super bad shade, it's just orange. So I'm going to click up one more click. You can kind of see here, this is how the foundation looks when you first apply it and how much different it is once you blend it out. It's a lot more neutral when you first apply, and then it goes like into this orangey looking shade almost. As I'm blending, I kind of feel like the foundation might be caking up in the brush, so it's getting stiffer, like kind of harder to blend. Oh, I applied this right at 11 a.m. How cool. I got a perfect time for my starting time. Okay, so if I was to do this again, the brush isn't bad, but if I was to use this again, like if it doesn't break me out and I like the finish, I would not use the brush, only because it's very stiff and it's not blending how I like. Like once the foundation kind of dries and sets in it, the brush gets stiff. So let me turn it down so you guys can see, like turn down the brightness. You really can't see like how the shade looks a little bit off. It's kind of settling more into the skin so it doesn't look as noticeable. Oh, you can see when I go this way, you can see how like my skin is neutral and then like the foundation is kind of like reddish oranges looking. I mean, it's not like terrible. There are foundations that are worse, but I'm just showing you guys that it does oxidize once you apply it. I'm going to apply concealer and stuff now. I'm going to use Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer, one of my faves. And then I'm just gonna set with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. So I have finished the rest of my makeup. This is how the foundation looks. I do have on like a turtleneck style sweater, so you can't really tell the difference like as far as the foundation and not being perfect to the way that I like it. Now everybody is different, but for me, I would like something less warm. It appears really warm on my skin, and I would like something more like neutral. Even though it is described as neutral, it doesn't really show up as neutral. So if you're like me and you don't want it to be like more on the warm side, if you have more neutral or yellow undertones, then I would say go with 4.01 or 3.03. If this is correct, then that's 1 and 2 shades lighter than this foundation. You can actually order a sample of this foundation, so you can order, I guess, like a few samples and then match it to your skin, and you decide which one you want to pick up based on the one that matches you. So I haven't talked much, but my smile lines have not creased or anything, which is really awesome. Really love that. As far as the primed and non-primed side, they both look pretty identical, so we'll check that out and see how it wears though, as far as when I start getting oily or anything like that. I do feel like the foundation dried more towards a matte finish than it did like a dewy finish. Like my face still has life, so it does give like a natural finish, but I don't think that it's dewy per se. So yeah, I applied this foundation at 11 a.m. So I was about to say p.m. So I will check back in with you guys. I don't even plan on leaving the house, so I gotta wear this makeup for nothing. So I'm going to check back in with you guys throughout the day and just share with you how the foundation wears and how it's looking. So just keep on watching. Okay, hi guys. It is actually 2:03 p.m. So I've had it on for, I guess, like 3 hours and 3 minutes. So the foundation, I think, is kind of getting slightly shiny around like my nose center region. Pretty much the same on my forehead as well as my chin. I do kind of feel like the foundation has gotten more warm to me. Of course, the camera actually does stuff to make you look better, I believe. So it is kind of making the coloring look pretty good. Hold on, my mom's calling. So I definitely think if I was to wear this foundation again, I would need a different shade, like a lighter shade, but I'm probably not gonna get another shade because I have a lot of foundations, you know, so there's no need for me to buy another version of this foundation to see if the shade works. But yeah, that's just a tip. If we are the same shade, then definitely I think the shades that are 1 or 2 shades lighter would be a lot better. But I'm gonna keep it on for the rest of the day. I think it's wearing pretty normal as far as like the T-zone of me just being a little bit oily around my nose area, so that's a good thing. I am going to keep it on probably for 8 hours total, if not 6 hours at least. So I will talk to you guys in a few more hours. Hello guys, it is 6:10 p.m. I've had the foundation on for 7 hours. I'm super oily in this region up here. I feel like I might have a few more bumps as well on my forehead, but I kind of already knew that was going to happen because I am sensitive to olive oil. So that may not even be a thing for you if you're good with olive oil, like if your skin doesn't act up with olive oil. But I do see that probably when I take off my makeup, I will have bumps on my forehead, more bumps than I already had, but that's okay. So even if the foundation didn't add new breakouts or anything and it was just oily, I still don't think I would choose this foundation again, because it isn't something where I feel like I choose a foundation based on like if the foundation makes me look super flawless and I just feel really good in it. I just don't feel that way with this foundation. It's not a bad foundation, it just isn't wowing me, I guess I should say. It's just like, normal. So it wouldn't be something that I reached for anyway, because it did give me acne. But if it didn't, that's my point I'm trying to make. If it didn't, I still probably wouldn't wear it. I am really oily in this area, and I feel like it oxidized even more throughout the day. I'm gonna put up a side by side. It's slight, but you can definitely see that when I first got done applying it, it was a bit lighter, and now it's like warmer, and it's just deeper, like maybe like a half a shade to a shade darker than even when I originally applied it, and it was already oxidized at that point. So yeah, I did do the flashback test, and I took a photo with the light on and with the light off, and neither one of them have flashback, so that is a really good thing. This isn't my favorite foundation, but I am glad that I reviewed it for you guys so that I was able to give you my opinion. But keep in mind though, this is just my opinion. Like, you can try this foundation and you could possibly love it, so definitely give it a chance. If you have maybe a different skin type than me, if you're not as oily as I am, you might want to give it a try. And just many other factors, like if you're not sensitive to olive oil, then it'll be perfect for you as well. So let me know what you guys think of this foundation down in the comments, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.